Hey everybody, Dr. Cody here. These are the new AI-powered MW75 Neuro headphones. They're the first consumer-grade headphones in the world that can track your focus by sensing your brainwaves through these EEG sensors on the ear pads and doing real-time personal focus coaching through an artificial intelligence program. I got a sneak peek of these at the Consumer Electronics Show this month, and my mind has been spinning ever since. They've been getting a ton of press lately, and it seems that everyone's thinking the same thing. Just imagine what we could learn about productivity protocols, supplements, or focus medications with attention data from this platform. Come along with me as we head to CES to see the Neurable headphones. I'll reveal my first impressions, cost of the device, how it works, comparison to other neurotech I saw at the show, and when they'll be shipping early orders this spring. Nice. Just got confirmation from their head of communications that they'll be there at the Venetian tomorrow. I'm going to meet with them at 11 a.m. That's one of the amazing things about living in Las Vegas is everybody comes into town for the Consumer Electronics Show. And I just get to drive down to the Strip and meet with all these companies. I'm particularly curious about the focus tracking responsiveness. I've been disappointed by focus tracking neurotechnology in the past. But the exciting part is that if they do nail this, you're going to see everyday people using this in the workplace or even at your local coffee shop as early as this summer. Whatever the case, there's a lot of companies designing AI that can read brain information through advanced sensors, and it's attracted a lot of attention over the past year. They've already got the mainstream pundits talking and worrying about this technology, and they're valid concerns. I mean, imagine if your employer made you wear these to track your focus and productivity throughout the day and had access to your brainwave information.
I am not ready for what they are now calling brain transparency. It's here. Don't dismiss this. It's here.
These new devices can now read or even manipulate our mental states. So these are all consumer-grade devices that are, in a way, leaking into the workplace.
New technologies to observe and track human thought.
Those averages through software and advances in artificial intelligence can then say, okay, this is happy, this is sad, this is paying attention, this is fatigue, this is mind wandering.
Before the meeting with Neurable, I wanted to hit up the showroom floor. A lot of neurotech companies at CES tend to reach out to me before the show these days, but there's always a few there with booths that I didn't know about that really surprised me. This company called Maxina was nice enough to squeeze me in last minute to their demonstration schedule for a really fun experience. First, they set up this dry electrode EEG full head array with headphones on me, and then they had me set EEG baselines with my eyes open and eyes closed. Then they had me drive an easy track followed by a difficult track in a city setting where an angry driver was tailgating me, cutting me off, and even ramming me in a fit of road rage. At the end, they were able to show me my metrics on concentration, attention on task, and cognitive fatigue while driving in these different settings. The company has been partnering with the automotive industry to optimize their car design and innovation. I love that companies like this are further developing their artificial intelligence algorithms to track focus and cognitive fatigue in these types of settings, and they are popularizing the technology by working with big industry in a B2B setting. But this setup definitely had the limitations the EEG has had in the past. First, we had to carefully fit the headset on my head, then it took about 5 minutes to calibrate with eyes open and eyes closed before the main measurements could be taken. This is in contrast to the Neurable headphones where there's no calibration required and it takes 2 seconds to put them on. Also, no everyday consumer in their right mind would be wearing something like this on the road to do brain measurements, much less a coffee shop. So where's the practicality of this type of headset in the general population? That's why the simplicity of the Neurable headphones could be so revolutionary compared to these types of setups that have been around for a long time. The rest of my meetings of the day were on the other side of campus, so I hopped in the Tesla shuttle service at CES that takes you through the underground tunnel that Elon Musk's Boring Company drilled. The Tesla driver was actually surprised that I asked for permission to film while in the car. We talked about how some other conference goers are not exactly shy to use their cameras to document their experience at the show.
Camera all in my face too.
Oh, yeah, like you're just like another object in their movie, huh?
Right, and one lady had her flash on with her camera just in my face asking me questions. I'm just like...
Yeah, I always feel self-conscious sometimes when I film because I don't want people to feel like, you know, they're just another object in my video. I have noticed that about CES, where it's like kind of the etiquette's different than some other places.
Definitely.
Do you feel like that? Like it's expected that people are going to be...
Yeah, it's all good though. I'm pretty much used to it.
Sure.
It's just as long as it's like no flash all over my face where I can't see, like it's good.
My last meeting before Neurable was with another company that is miniaturizing EEG measurements called Wisear. They've decided to measure biosignals from within the ear canal in the form of earbuds. This is really exciting territory that Neurable is looking into as well. I rendezvoused with Wisear founder Yassine at their hotel suite to see the updates that they've been working on since I met with them last year. With Wisear, they went with more of a functionality approach instead of focus tracking. In this year's demo, I navigated an augmented reality experience with these AR glasses by looking left or right or just clenching my jaw. The Wisear AI can detect brain EEG signals, but mostly acts on more robust signals from the eyes and the jaw called EOG and EMG. It's pretty amazing that these signals get funneled through the ear canal and can be detected by an earbud sensor. This could add additional functionality to controlling devices in the near future. I think about video gamers or surgeons that might actually be able to use this functionality to their benefit. The Wisear demo made me think about what other biosignals are available for tracking aside from the pure brain signals, but also made me wonder how Neurable is able to filter out the brain signals from all this noise in the musculature in our face and jaw. How exactly is Neurable able to filter out the brain signals to track true attention? These questions were all on my mind as I finally went to meet with Neurable. I secured a meeting room in the media center at CES and was joined by co-founder Adam and the head of marketing Jessica. I'm just gonna say, holding these headphones in person was really special. I couldn't believe that I was holding headphones with 12 EEG channel sensors embedded in the ear pads. After all the years of wearing headbands and wet EEG sensors in weird looking arrays, it already felt like a game changer. For example, I could just never imagine wearing an emotive epoch out at a coffee shop without feeling really weird, but these MW75's just look like another pair of headphones that I would have no problem wearing out in public. In fact, these headphones look really good. I mean, I would look even better at a coffee shop working on my laptop with these on than if I had some Apple AirPods in. I slipped them on and they are so comfortable, you guys. I mean, it's a really nice fit. You can't tell that there's EEG sensors on the ear pads at all. And then we switched on the software and it was as easy as that. If I focused on the focus metric numbers or the graph, the focus intensity went up. If I spaced out, looked off into the distance, or started ruminating or thinking about other things and lost focus, the numbers went down. And it was as simple as that. As Einstein said, everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. And that's where your head just starts to spin with these. If it's this easy to throw on a pair of headphones and have your focus tracked, what could we use it for? Productivity protocols, fatigue measurement, customized break schedules, neurostimulation protocols, dynamic displays, measuring the effect of medications. The possibilities are endless. For all you skeptics out there, I will link a research paper that Neurable co-founder Adam sent me after our meeting. You can see how they were able to train the Neurable AI program to focus on changes in alpha and beta brainwaves that happen during focus and distraction. The EEG signals were comparable or even better than the gold standard system called Quick 20 in raw EEG and P300 signals. They were able to validate their algorithms in multiple settings with varying levels of distraction, and the accuracy for tracking distractions and preventing false positives with the software was upwards of 88% accurate and has improved even more since this paper was put out in 2021. They were also able to show that these metrics were not due to muscle activity signals from the face, eyes, or mouth. As far as headphones go, they are super high quality beryllium drivers, noise cancellation, and up to 32 hours of battery life. Noted it's only 8 hours of battery life if the EEG and noise cancellation features are turned on, but I for one will not be crying about that. The fact that they are AI powered and detect your brainwaves is so cool. I'll give them that. I'll take that 8 hours of battery life and just recharge it when I need to. This is such a turning point in the industry that I'm glad that Nita Farrenhandy with Battle for Your Brain is putting into place neural rights initiatives because employers actually could abuse this technology. Now, they could just put machine learning cameras on people too, which they haven't done so yet, so I'm not overly concerned at this point, but the potential is there. So Neurable is encrypting and de-identifying the data with storage in secure locations. They promise never to sell your brainwave data, so that's really reassuring. And don't worry about mind reading. These EEG sensors only detect general trends of attention. They cannot tell what you are thinking thought to thought. Now, the initial price point for pre-order is $650. I know that's steep, but these are pretty much the most advanced headphones on earth right now in a lot of ways. And I think this type of technology will be high-end for a while, but like Tesla had to make the Roadster for years before being able to mass produce the Model 3, we eventually will see this type of technology come down in price, but not for a little while. Neurable told me that they should start to ship out units by this April in 2024. They have contracts with the military and are revving up to put their Neurable AI into more products to be soon announced. I'll be doing a ton of content with these this year, so be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel for updates and let me know in the comments below what you would like me to see do with them to better illustrate how they might be useful to you personally. If you want to learn more about the basics of EEG and how AI uses these signals to track mental states like focus, click this video here and I'll see you on the other side.